everybody, welcome to the Obelisk Lounge. This is Justice, and today's reading is going to be a self, like an inward self draw, right? Or like a self check in with your own self. As we are halfway through February, almost into the spring, and so. We're going to be looking at, or I'm going to be looking at what areas of your life need your attention the most in this season. And when I'm talking about the seasons, I don't necessarily mean because it's winter and we're moving into the spring, but just like whatever season of your life that you are in, because I just felt called to do this reading, and so I'm just being obedient to the call and doing the reading. But whatever season, of your life that you may be in, whether you're watching this video today or you're watching it a year from now, whenever, wherever you may be watching it, if you need some, willfully this video helps you if you need some direction and some clarity on where it is that you're going and where it is that you are right now. So go ahead if you need to and pause the video so that you can pick your pile. They're going to be broken up into 4 scrying messages. Oh, and then it's going to be a scrying video. Obviously, you all see the bowl of water, so I'm going to be doing hydromancy for each pile. So go ahead, pick your pile, and I will see you there. All right, ancestors were the people that chose pile 1, or who will be choosing pile 1. What area or areas of their life needs their attention in this current season that they are in? I'm seeing somebody who may used to be an equestrian or used to do horseback riding and things like that growing up. You used to do, actually like a lot of unique activities. I'm seeing people that were maybe also interested in archery, or maybe if you didn't get to do these things when you were younger. I'm seeing that, this is a season for you to make time to do those types of activities and things like that you enjoyed when you were younger, or activities that you were interested in when you were younger, but you never got the chance to participate in. I'm seeing that in this season, that is something that you are being called to do to bring more joy and more happiness and love into your life. I'm hearing that you all are really searching and needing a reason to be happy, needing a reason to love and enjoy your life. And so doing more of those things, or trying those new things that you probably weren't able to afford as a child, find time to do some of those things. And if those things are maybe a little bit too expensive for you, then take this season to explore other things, that may not cost as much, or that you're able to participate in with the financial bracket that you're in now. I'm seeing some of you maybe have been into painting. Painting is something that is not that expensive. If you are interested in finding classes and things of that nature near you, you can do that. Or you can just go to the store, go get you some paint, get you some canvases, or whatever it is that you want to paint on, and just maybe find a YouTube video or a tutorial or something like that to follow along with, so that you can do that as well. In this season of your life, I'm also seeing that just overall more activity, getting out of the house and doing activities that you're maybe not used to. If you're somebody who maybe is an avid runner, but you want to try another outdoor activity, maybe like hiking, or just taking more leisurely walks and not necessarily like training, for something, do that. I'm also hearing and seeing that in this season, if you are somebody that that's very goal oriented and very goal focused, it's okay to, and you've been struggling to meet those goals, it's okay to dial back again, or to dial back a little bit, and to just spend time, and to spend more time actually enjoying and living life, just being more spontaneous and more adventurous. I'm seeing that as well. Let's see. Anything else for pile 1? Some of you played instruments and things, so get back to playing an instrument. Get back to playing your instrument more. Find some music. If you are a person that reads music, find you some music online that you can play to in different things. Or maybe, you know, take a class, you know, where you can do things like that. Exploring your musical gifts and things. Let's see, what else? For the people that are going to choose pile 1, what other areas of their, areas of their life need attention? Anything else for pile 1? Really, the overall message that they're wrapping up for you is really just to spend more time enjoying your life more, doing more things that will give you pleasure, that will give you, that will afford you leisure. Because I'm seeing that you really haven't been enjoying life enough. You've just kind of just been living it, wanting to check out, or not, you've just been living it, just wanting to like check off lists and things like that, but you really need to just spend some time and like bask and enjoy it. And then I'm also seeing that some of you need to start spending more time with your family as well. Start carving out time for those special people in your life. Calling them more, going out to lunch more with them, you know, if you live near them, cooking dinner and things like that, you know, doing more familial activities. And if you don't live near them, call them. And if you don't have a good relationship with them, in this enjoyment, you will find people that feel like family to you. In you going out to seek the activities in your own wish fulfillment and enjoyment, you will find your own little family if you're somebody that has been struggling with that. Let me adjust the camera a little bit. Nope, the overall message for pile 1 is to find more time for enjoyment. That's really all that I am getting for you all at this time. So thanks for tuning in. This was very short and sweet and straight to the point. All right, moving on to pile 2. Let's see. Pile 2, what areas of their lives need attention in this season that they are in? Better money management. I'm seeing a person or an image of like a cartoon digging their hands in their pockets and the pockets coming out empty. So better money management. I'm seeing that even in your situation, it's not necessarily that you even have a lot of trouble with managing your money. You're just not making enough of it. And so in this season of your life, instead of lamenting about your situation, which it is something to lament about, I mean, financial woes are a really big deal. They can really impact a person's overall quality of life. Like people, you know, sometimes like to say, people that don't know any better like to say, you know, money doesn't mean anything, but yes, it does. We live on planet Earth, and it requires money on this planet to live a full and fulfilled life. You can't do anything without money. I don't care where you at. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you live in the West, but in any place that you are, you know, the currency, is needed for an overall, valuable quality of life depending on the person. And I'm saying that because clearly with what it is that I'm seeing, you are one of those people. Some people, they can live on the side of the road and be just fine, right? But you clearly are not one of those people. And so in your case, you do need currency. And so in this case, in this season, you need to be looking for better job opportunities. And I'm saying that also that you're somebody that you can be very resistant to change. I'm picking up that you just really have a really hard time just, wanting to change your situation for the better, for whatever the reason, may be, whether the reason is valid or invalid. I'm seeing here that in this season, you really need to hunker down when it comes to your own self-development, your financial development. You need to expand your skill set and things like that so that you can improve your income. I'm hearing that you're somebody that some of these people that chose pile 2, they don't have like an entrepreneurial spirit, and that's totally fine. Everybody is not meant to do that. That is a lot of work. But so when it comes to going back out into the workforce or getting a better job, you need to expand your skill set. You need to start learning things, whether it's via YouTube. But I'm seeing some of you are being a little bit stingy also too. And stingy when it comes to your own self-development, right? Not like stingy when it comes to other people. You need to find some money in your budget, manifest some money, okay? Because I'm seeing, and even as I'm saying manifest, you're striking me as somebody who is more of the logical mind and not of the spiritual mind, meaning that, you don't have a lot of hope, or a lot of faith in your situation. And so I do pray, that your hope, for yourself and for your future does increase and improve, because things can change. They really can change for the better, but we just have to take actionable steps to get there. And so your actionable step here is to find you some online classes, some certified online classes to expand your skill set. Start following people online if you haven't already who can help you to do that, like people who write resumes, people who help you to ace job interviews, people who are in the industry or industries, that you're interested in. Let's see, what industries are the people that chose pile 2 interested in? I'm not seeing an industry off the bat, but I'm also just hearing that you're just somebody who was really just burnt out and really just needs a vacation. Yeah, I'm just really burnt out and need a vacation. But in the midst of that, I'm seeing that you are somebody who is really good at, who could be really good at some type of training, leadership type role, maybe even project management. But project management and product management would be a lot of work for you, because I'm not picking up that you want anything that is very tedious like that, but you do want the pay increase. So maybe explore some type. So this is the industry that I see you in. I see you doing some type of coding or some type of like tech stuff, something where you are creating different things, online. I'm hearing that you're actually very interested in AI, and so maybe explore some AI learning programs that may be out there. Check with Google, check Coursera, check these different learning platforms, accredited learning platforms, to see like what certificates can you get to expand your skill set and your expertise so that you can then increase your income. And if you have been doing that, kudos to you. Continue to do that until you get to where it is you are trying to go. So your career and finances is what is the area that needs the most attention in your life. And clearly you already see that if you're somebody who's already been doing the work, or if you're somebody who's been complaining about, your lack of income. Let's see what else. I'm hearing that somebody is too concerned with their love life, and they really need to be concerned with I'm not going to say it how I heard it, but you need to be concerned with your money. You need to be concerned with your career growth. Because I'm picking up that this pile, some of y'all are very heavy complainers. Like, y'all complain a lot, but you really don't. You may take a step forward, but you're not consistent in those steps forward. Like, you spend too much time lamenting and not enough time doing. And it's like, if you're going to lament and do at the same time until you don't, until you can't lament no more. You know what I'm saying? And I say this with, with love. My intention, is not to hurt feelings, but sometimes the truth can be very hurtful. And y'all really just need to hear the truth in this moment for your own betterment. So let me look and see if there's some good news ahead that I can give you if you pull yourself out of this lament. So I'm seeing that September, which I know was a long way from now, I'm hearing and seeing that August, September, but more so September will be it will be an improvement for you. I see if you are completing some type of boot camp, you'll be completing that. And getting off into your next job. Also, what I'm hearing for some of you, they're saying that you can actually be promoted in the at the company that you're at now, but you just need to make better not make better, but communicate with like your management and higher ups and things like that a little bit more to see what positions might be open and available that you can slide into, because I am seeing some room for opportunity for you there. For some of you at your current role. So if you haven't been wanting to, get back out there into the job market, but you just want to make maybe a lateral or upward move into the company that you're at now, I see you being able to do that, but you really need to do some convincing with your management to get into that. And maybe rub some elbows and reach out to some of the people in the departments that it is that you're interested in. But also, of course, making sure that you have the skill set to back that up. And as always, if you are a person that's into spiritual work, I'm going to always recommend, you know what I'm saying, you're lighting some candles for your benefit, you're doing some other praying or manifestation work, whatever it is. I recommend doing your material work with it. So yes, get up in your skills and things like that, but then also doing some spiritual work on the other side too, to bring this manifestation to you closer and faster, so that your immediate reality can improve if there is if there is room in this slither of time for you to do that, which I'm seeing that it is. So if you need help and assistance, reach out. My information is in the description box below. And for pile 2, somebody who is a runner, be mindful of an ankle injury. I'm seeing. Be mindful. I'm seeing a person that's on like a frequent route that it is that they run, but this route is more so like on concrete. Be mindful of an ankle injury. So watch out, be mindful, make sure that your shoes are strapped up, because I'm seeing that it's not even something that you're tripping over. I see it just being like an ill-fitting shoe. So do that for yourself. And pile 2, that is all that I have for you. Thanks for tuning in. Let's move on to pile 3. All right. For the people that are going to choose pile 3, the ancestors, what area or areas of their life need their attention in this season? Health. And I'm more so seeing or hearing building up your immune system. Some of you may have come out of some type of cancer treatment, or some other type of, or may just have come out of some really long illness that it is that you now in recovery from, and so where your immune system is not as strong as it can be. And so in this season, which I'm sure, you've been, conversing, like with your doctors and and everybody like that, to do those immune boosting things. Make sure that whatever advice that they give you that sounds right. If the advice sounds right, you need to follow the advice, okay? Now, of course, if it's something that is a little bit crazy or outlandish, if it's something that's crazy and outlandish, you should ask the proper questions so that you can know what best decisions to make for yourself, right? But if they're giving you the advice of making sure that you get your rest, making sure, that you eat properly and different things like that, properly for you, because proper eating is different for everybody. So making sure that you eat properly for your body, and things like that, make sure that you follow that advice and do not brush it off to the wayside, because I'm seeing more so this has been maybe an issue or one of the issues in diet, and the cancer thing or the recovering from an illness thing or severe illness thing is obviously not going to apply to everybody that chose pile 3, but some of this message is still for the collective that legit did choose pile 3, because I'm seeing that some of you are just having a hard time with you're being hard-headed when it comes to your health, being very hard-headed with how it is that you eat, because your doctors have been telling you to make better choices in regards to your health, but you have been brushing it off and not even trying. I'm hearing and seeing that you haven't really even been trying, you just don't want to do it. You're just no, I'm not changing anything, I'm not changing nothing, is what I hear and see some of you doing and saying. You're not even giving yourself the opportunity to improve your health. You're just brushing it off. And I'm hearing that some of you are saying, everybody die with something. That's not true. You don't have to die, from anything. You can just die from old age. You do not have to leave this earth with some type of ailment. Okay? That is not true. So practice reframing your mind and adopting new thought patterns and thought forms for yourself that will bring healing and light to your body, because what's that saying? As a man thinketh, so is he. You know what I'm saying? So as a person thinketh, you know what I'm saying? So, so is that person. So, your health really is in need of attention. Your body is really calling out for you to love on it and do right by it, because it is very tired. Now, if you're a part of the people that you receive your cancer treatments and things like that, some of this may not apply to you, because you've already come out of your treatment, right? For some of you might be getting ready to go into it, and you might not be following the rules. I don't know what those rules look like, but it's some type of rules, some type of standards that whatever it is, you all's doctors have given you, you're really not trying to abide by those orders. And rightfully so, because you might just be I just really just want to live and enjoy my life. I don't want to live, my life eating things that do not satisfy me and different things like that. But in this season of your life, you really got to try to do right by your body. Even if it's something that it is that you do not want to do, you have to, in this season, if you want your health and your quality of life and things like that to improve, you're going to have to do right by your body. Yeah. It's a tough message, but it is what it is. If you want to make these improvements, and you don't have to do a complete change, all at once. Find some inspiration here on the internet, for people that maybe did things gradually, to help themselves get better. You don't have to do everything all at once, but I'm seeing that you do really need to start paying more attention and following the advice and guidance of your physicians. when it comes to the things that make sense. Joint pain. What is this about joint pain? Somebody's right knee has been giving them a lot of issues, a lot of inflammation. The right knee has been giving you trouble. I'm sorry. Let's see. What can this person do? What can be done about the right knee? Too much inflammation around it. I'm seeing that also maybe family or some other type of, or some loved one has been having you ripping and running on that leg a lot. You've been having to use that joint a whole lot more so than not more so necessarily than the other ones, but that one already has some issues for you. And so you've been using it too much. And so setting up proper boundaries and not ripping and running too much for people. And I'm seeing like some of this is grown folks, that you having to rip and run for. It's not like small children, or even like your teenagers or like your college age students and things like that. Like it's grown folks expending too much energy when it comes to them. So you need to set up some proper boundaries and try to slow down, with that so that knee can heal and recover. And improving your diet could, I'm seeing, could help you too. But more so, it's just been you ripping and running on the leg, like putting a lot of pressure on that leg a lot. More so for you. Let's see. Anything else for pile 3? I am not in the business of fear tactics, okay? But for the people that are ignoring the signs of their heart health or brain health, arteries, different things like that, this season is really calling for your attention. It's really calling for you. And I'm not a doctor, y'all. I'm not a physician. Y'all already know that. But if you have a history of people having strokes and heart attacks and things like that, in your family, especially in recent years, take heed. And do better, for yourself than what they did. Okay. Because you deserve it. And a simple advice that I can offer you, is energy follows intent, right? We all know that, right? Whatever intention that it is that you said, and whatever it is that you're telling yourself, telling somebody, whatever, words have power. And energy follows the intent. So set an intention for yourself each and every day. Even if that intention is to feel joy, that intention is to feel happiness, that intention is to do right by your health and your body today. You set intentions throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? Set an intention over your water. Bless your water and let it be healing and health water. Let that water be water that inspires you to eat healthy. You know what I'm saying? Water that inspires you to move more. Water that inspires you to do what is always in alignment for your best and highest good. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't have, specific areas, just always like program your water just for that. Water, as I drink you, my intention for you, water, is for you to assist me in always doing right by myself and to always make choices that are in alignment with my best and highest good so that I can live a fruitful and abundant and healthy life. Something like that. But because I'm seeing in this pile, some of you really just need that inspiration and that spark to get things moving in the right direction for you. But That wraps up your reading, pile 3. Thank you for tuning in, and I wish you all health, good health, restorative health, healing, empowerment, and just overall love, because love is the highest vibration. And Marvin Gaye said, time and love heals all wounds. Okay. And so with that being said, thank y'all for tuning in. Let me go ahead and move on to pile 4. All right, pile 4. Let's see. Ancestors, what areas of pile 4's life need their attention in this season? For the people that are going to tune in and pick pile 4, what area? The well-being of your animals needs your attention. Their health, their happiness, more so like their happiness and fulfillment. I'm saying that some of your pets may be really bored, or they may have been neglected and things like that for a short while. And not like severe neglect. That neglect could be, something as simple as you not wanting to, play fetch a ball or something like them with it, or something like that with them. It can be, it doesn't have to be extreme neglect and things like that. But they want some love, and they want some care, and they want some extra attention. I'm seeing from you in this season. So make time to give that to them. Make sure that you are paying really good attention to them, and really just treating them with love, treating them with care, and things like that. Also, the small children in your life too, don't dismiss them. When they say, pay attention to the things that it is that the children in your life, will be saying. And I'm more so seeing like smaller children, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like those smaller ages. I don't know if anybody is talking at 1, but pay attention. Well, no, they just said, pay attention to them. They're talking, even if we don't understand what they're talking or pointing at and different things like that, they're still talking, is what my folks just confirmed. So just be paying attention to those things that they may be pointing at, or, things that, they may be trying to get your attention about. Pay attention and don't dismiss and ignore them. Try to be sharp so that you can see what it is that they're saying for your small children and your pets. If they are acting weird, I'm hearing that somebody may get a warning of some type of, what is it called? Gas leak. So be mindful of those things as well in this season. So be paying attention to how your pets are acting. Be paying attention to how, your small children and things like that, like what they may be picking up around the house, because some people may need to be mindful of gas leaks and things like that in their house. And I'm saying gas leaks because I'm not seeing a fire per se. The essence that it is that I'm seeing is more so of an energy thing. It's like a slight smell, and then there's a slight energy thing. So I'm thinking and picking up on more so like gas leak things. So if you don't have an animal or small children, then maybe contact who if you are a renter, contact the landlord or whatever. I don't know what the channels of getting gas links taken care of. I don't know what that is like, but contact the proper channels to get those things taken care of immediately, because those things are very important. Getting those levels and things like that maybe tested, in your homes and things like that. Let's see what else for people in pile 4. When I'm recording this reading, it's winter, but I'm seeing that some of you need to be careful around water. Like when you go to the ocean, if you're around pools, you need to be extra careful, even if you are an expert, right? Even if you have a lot of experience, around water and water safety, you need to be careful and watch the people around you, okay? Watch the people around you and watch yourself. And they're saying to not make stupid decisions around water. Even if you are an expert, just don't make stupid decisions around water. Be careful. Let's see what else for pile 4. Some of you may have too many things plugged into an outlet, and not like and like this is like neglect. I'm seeing, it's not like, this is it's like too many things, like too many cords being like spilling out of an outlet. Like it's too many. Like as I'm looking at it, it's just like OMG, like that's just not, a person having, an extension cord and having these different things plugged in. Like this is like, it looks a mess. Y'all need to clear that up. Okay. Clear that up. Get you some extra power adapters or extension cords or whatever it is, whatever those things are called, outlet, get you a surge protector or something. Get you the right stuff, because you got too much stuff plugged into this one little area, and I see it sparking. Okay. And if it has sparked before and nothing happened, it's a blessing. That's a good thing. Heed the warning and correct it so that it does not happen and cause a bigger mess for you in the future, okay? So please take care of that. Fire safety is coming up. Okay, I wasn't picking up on that when the reading first started, but now it is. I'm seeing some curtains or something like that being potentially set on fire. So move those things, like move your candles away. If you know you have too many things plugged into, an outlet, you need to handle that. Okay. Because I'm seeing like this season, some of you really need to be practicing fire safety. And it's not like the average person. Like this is somebody that has, really has been cutting it close with some things, cutting it close. So like if you're somebody that, you work from home, or even if you don't work from home, if you just have like a lot of things plugged into an adapter, but it's not like all tangled up and it's not like multiple adapters into like one outlet, or if you haven't been having those type of issues, then this message isn't for you. This is for people that, the people that it's for knows who it is that I'm talking about, because their outlets look dangerous. It's too much stuff around it. It's too much stuff plugged in. Like it is all over the place. And then some person I'm seeing is burning, candles too close to the curtain, so, be careful of that. And, or, it can be, the power cords and things like that, or maybe too close to the curtain and things can catch. So if you've been neglecting, that area of your life, that area, in your home or those areas, please go ahead and handle that for your own safety. Okay. Please handle that. Okay. If you don't do nothing else, okay, handle that so that you can be safe, you and your loved ones, whomever you live with, or even if it's just you deserve safety, right? Okay. Let's see. Anything else for pile 4? Somebody who has been playing with the Ouija board, don't. I'm hearing that you are a little too unskilled to be playing, with that, okay? Yeah, don't. Avoid that type of chaos for your own self in your life. And I'm hearing that for some of you, or maybe even this same particular person, not sure, take it as you need, and take what resonates. You have a lot, spiritual like leeches, or you have a lot of, energies that really just are not, or spirits are not in alignment with your highest good around you. So divining right now really is not in your best benefit. So playing with your cards, or scrying, like I'm doing now, and other pendulums, like other like divination tools, they're saying you need to cultivate a better cleansing routine. You need to start cleansing your tools more. And even aside from cleansing your tools, you need to clean your house out. And somebody is using too much sage. The sage really isn't even fixing the situation for you. I'm saying it's just really aggravating the situation for you. It's not fixing it. So let me see. What can this person do? What does this person need to do? What is the best course of action for this person? And let me just preface, this is not for everybody either. This is like a very unique case that I'm picking up on. So if you haven't been having any, issues, or anything like that, this probably isn't even for you. But if you have been having issues, take heed. But yeah, the sage really isn't fixing the situation for you. So what does this person need to do? I'm hearing copal, white copal specifically, to burn in your house. Get some white copal resin, burn it on up in the house. Don't burn your house down, but put the copal is a resin, so put the resin on the charcoal disc, okay? And let it just smoke, throughout the house. And of course, open up the doors and things like that. They're not giving me any, they're saying, because you're somebody who you'll probably do the most if I give you any more and, anything else. So white copal, and some dragon's blood. You can do the incense, or you can do, they're saying get some resin. So get the dragon's blood resin, and also put that on your charcoal disc, and really like smoke your house with it, but of course, again, please practice common sense and fire safety, all of those different things. Make sure that you have your doors and your windows and things like that open when you're burning it. And they're saying that this is something that you really need to do on a weekly basis to keep your house clean. I'm seeing that you're somebody who you have been dabbling in a lot of different things, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm very open to all walks of life, because I just believe in doing whatever it is that you are supposed to do, whether it's left or right or middle. I believe in people doing what it is that is best for them, because everybody has their own unique destiny and blueprint in life. Everybody is not meant to walk the same path. So not even judging you about that, but you've been mixing too many things, and you are unskilled in what it is that you are doing. And so you really need to spend more time practicing spiritual safety. Is what it is that I'm seeing. You need to get solidify a foundation. For you specifically, they're saying it is good for you to really just not get back good with God, but like start back talking to God or the creator, right? However you see the creator. Start praying some of those specific things as well, so that you can get whatever energies that have been around you, in your home that you may have dabbled in or conjured up, getting those things out of your home, and protecting yourself with it, because you're really not ready for those things yet. You're moving a little bit too fast. And then also working, with, your benevolent ancestors, can help you. Take a break from the left hand work, whoever this person is, okay? Take a break from that. Okay. Because I'm just not seeing, it being something that you should be doing at this time, if any at all. But I'm not looking that far into your situation. I'm just looking into what's coming out immediately. So if you need to explore more, you can book a reading and we can get into it some more. But that's just what I'm seeing, that it's just gotten a little bit out of control. Or you need to do these things before it gets out of control. So get you some copal, some dragon's blood resin. Smoke your house out with it weekly. Clean the house out. I would burn the dragon's blood first, and then go back through with the copal. I wouldn't necessarily burn them at the same time. I mean, you can, but the way that I would do it if I was in your situation, I would burn the dragon's blood first, then I would burn the copal. That's how I would do it if I was in your situation. So yeah, lay off the left hand. Refine your practice. Really just work on building the relationship between God, okay, and your ancestors, because the deity that it is that you're trying to contact, that's not those, like, they're like, that ain't who that is. Or the other forces, you know what I'm saying, maybe even left hand forces, it is you really ain't contacting them. Whomever it is that you think is not what you think, or who it is that you think. So just do that for yourself. Yeah, do that for yourself. And they didn't say it, my folks haven't said it, but I'm just gonna go ahead and throw it out there too. Start taking you some spiritual baths regularly and stuff like that too, if you have not already. Be cleansing, and take that same bath in a bowl, and you can just spritz it in the four corners of your home. So just take some of the water out like this, as it's dripping, and just put it in the four corners and things like that of your home. Okay. And so with that being said, that wraps up pile 4. And that wraps up the reading. Thank you all for tuning in. I'm wishing everybody good health, wealth, good spiritual hygiene, and joy and happiness and protection from adversarial forces. And if you are the adversarial force in somebody's life, I pray that you stop being the adversary in other people's life, and you start being who you supposed to be in your life. Okay. And that is on what Ashe. So thank y'all for tuning in. I will talk to you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.